So let's start talking about why you and me, why we do everything we do. So this new series is very exciting to me because this is like a passion project for me. This is one of the areas of coaching that just lights me up because it can be so powerful. It's creating these new awarenesses that just let you see things so clearly. It creates your North Star. It's really amazing. So over the next few weeks, I'm going to be, well, probably quite a few weeks because there's a lot to cover. I'm going to be really diving in and explaining this because it's really, I think, can be really transformational. So a little bit of backstory. About 5 years ago, when I started using this information for myself as well as with my clients, I started to notice that people were gaining more clarity and being able to like step out of the emotion and using this information to make really good decisions and creating some major change. So one of the things that I want to do is kind of explain just an overview of the 3 top ways that I use this information for myself, but also with my clients. And hopefully this is something that maybe you will think about doing as well. So human needs psychology, or what we call 6 human needs, is the study of what drives you. And it's not about a choice. It's not of like, I value, love, or I value peace. It's more about like what pulls you, what drives you. It's not a choice. It's not something that you've chosen to value. It's this innate pull that happens inside you. However, I do want to say that once you create a new awareness like this, you can actually make choices to spend more time in these different areas. So I'm going to go into these areas later because I kind of really want to just dangle some stuff at you guys to keep you listening. But here's some things that I think are really cool. So the way that you can use this information in my top 3 ways is 1, relationships. So this information can help you build stronger relationships with your spouse, your kids, your friends, your coworkers, anybody that you actually really want to have a strong relationship with, whatever that relationship may be. I mean, obviously your relationship with a spouse and a relationship with a coworker is going to be different, but yet still necessary to have a sense of understanding and appreciation for each other and who they are and how you can interact with them to create a better, more powerful relationship. So that's the first one. Super fun. The second is breaking bad habits. So if you were to think about something that you do that you would rather you didn't do, if you could step out of the emotion of it and you could look at it through a different type of lens and think about why it is that you're doing those things and then replace it with something else that also is why you do those things. And yes, I will get into this a lot more coming up in the next couple of videos. So breaking bad habits, that's number 2. And then number 1, my absolute freaking favorite, is that you can completely transform any area of your life. And again, it has to do with being able to step back from it and look at it through a logical lens, through a different framework, a different way of understanding the information and making better decisions about those different areas. And then also my favorite is taking back some control in each of those areas using this information. So I would love to hear from anybody what you think might be the one of those 3, the relationships, the bad habits, or transformation in area of your life. Which one do you want to hear about first? Put your vote in the comments.